Well, a busy week in the world of sports. I'm Sanchez Josa. Welcome back. And today we're going to talk a bit about the World Baseball Classic final coming up tonight, as well as a busy time in Syracuse basketball.
Day 8 of Rams preseason wrapping up here at LMU. This being the first practice behind closed doors.
Today we can finally talk about Syracuse basketball, with the season having officially started this evening.
The margin of victory in these first two games being that of 38 points, something that we're not used to seeing. And of course, in this game, a 40-point win, the third largest win all time in Syracuse's history.
The Angels finishing their 4-game series against the Mariners at the Big A. Halos up 2-0 in the fifth. Mike Trout all over this one. That's deep center field and gone for the 2-run blast. Mike Trout entering the 1,000 career RBI club in style.
Max, as the sports guy, you got a key for tonight's game?
It's a final, right? It always comes down to which team steps up to the moment. Realistically, Michigan has had a crazy tournament. I said it in the show earlier, but they've scored 90-plus points every single game. UConn, on the other hand, has struggled a little bit. They've had 2 close games, but what do we know about UConn? If they make a final, statistically, they're going to win it. They haven't lost a single national championship, and they're a kind of team that just picks teams apart, as we've seen from their coaching in previous years. So it's completely in the air. If I had to pick someone, I would probably go Michigan just because they have had an outstanding tournament. But free agent pickup Devontae Adams is taking part in drills. He's expected to pair up with Puka Nacua to form one of the most potent receiving corps in the league. Adams joins the Rams for what will be his 13th NFL season, and he likes what he's seeing so far.
Not expecting things to be as good as what they seem, and because that's often not how it goes.
And check this out. Finally, the Bills pull off the tush push. After some review, of course, Josh Allen getting the touchdown from less than a yard away. So naturally, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Josh Allen getting another touchdown from close, making a 14-point lead at the end of the third for the Bills. Additions for this game, you might ask? Well, there you have them. Coach Ian McIntyre, one of the many getting completely soaked this evening. We go to one of the first big plays, and Carlos Zambrano with a perfect cross there. Beautiful delivery for Tim Berdaric, heading in at the back post. However, less than 20 minutes later, despite dominating the game, it's the Orange in trouble, with Declan Quill equalizing for Virginia. But as fortune would have it, the advantage by the Orange would materialize after another great cross, this time for Jonah Leibold, finished by, once again, Tim Berdaric for the go-ahead goal, the center back, getting both goals on the evening. The Orange now find themselves in a crucial position playing NC State in the quarterfinals with the chance to not only move to the semis, but also qualify for the national championship, given an upset against the Wolfpack. It's finally December, so we get to talk about the college football season wrapping up, some of the championship games this weekend, and once those wrap up, finally get the first look early Sunday on what the playoffs will look like. But just to start off, guys, of course, we're in upstate New York. Syracuse, not the best season, so let's start talking about that. How did that go, and what did you guys think?
After a run of underwhelming seasons, Onondaga Community College's men's basketball program decided this offseason that it was time for a change in coaching staff, starting with the introduction of head coach Mike Sugamosto. Sugamosto, better known as Coach Mike, has already made an impact despite only having been around for a few months, and that impact is being reflected directly on the court.
Coach Mike is great. Coach Mike has a clear passion for what he's doing. He's very organized, and those two things are things that you cannot teach. So when you have those qualities, the wins are going to come. He makes sure everybody's on the same page in terms of what they're running, what their values are as a team, and he's a big proponent for local talent. He wants to showcase all the local talent here in Syracuse, and that's what he's doing, and he's put a great team on the floor for us.
Whether it's the directives that work closely with him or his players, everyone told me the same thing. He has, in very little time, improved the environment and mentality.
He's a great coach. Like, overall, as a guy, too, like, he's a great guy. I love him. Like, he pushes everybody to get better and, like, the full aspect of what they can do and the full potential. So he's a great coach.
Unsurprisingly, when talking to him, outside of an interesting anecdote, his focus was on how this group of players has allowed his job to be that much easier.
I miss these guys over Thanksgiving break. It's crazy to say. I've been coaching for years, and I'm like thinking about my players. You know, like what are they doing? I really can't wait to get back. They're an awesome group to coach. They're so much fun. They like each other, which isn't very common, honestly, at this level. You know, we've got 21 guys on this roster, and they love being around each other.
Syracuse University is welcoming back a legend to the men's basketball program this afternoon, and we are approaching the end of his ceremony.
Our Will Broad is outside Myron to give us the latest on today's introductory press conference. Will?
After some wait, general public tickets for the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles will begin coming out this Thursday, the 9th of April. Local presale in California started this past Thursday, the 2nd. The tickets will start as low as $28.